Hey guys, what's up? And I am back. Here's my boat, my beautiful boat. I believe I haven't shown that I put this part in these storage containers, but that's what they're supposed to look like. So I was gonna stack them up tall, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it and still make it look original rather than stacking them too high. So I just did them all the same height, same length, all that stuff. I did download a mod, and it's called single player commands, and I kind of went crazy. I designed a Skytrap that I saw online, and it turned out right. I didn't design it the way the person designed it. I just did one floor, and then what you see right there are the water channels, and then covered the whole bottom right here with torches. And you see that center, that's where the where the mobs fall through. And then I got a nice open area without any torches, and this is where they all die. So I got it on peaceful mode. Let's go ahead and turn it off of peaceful mode and see what this does. So I'm probably going to have to either play on peaceful mode or just break this down. So it doesn't make much sense to have that huge mob spawner, mob grinder right there, and then this one, because this one does pretty good as well. It takes a little while to warm up, but once it gets going, man, it really gets going. And I could see here that I didn't exactly pick the center mark. That makes sense because the way I did it seemed like it was off. But it still does the trick. Oh, here's our first death by a zombie. Here comes another one, another zombie. So yeah, they fall pretty fast. There's still a lot that I can do to make this what's it called, be faster, create faster spawning so that I get more drops. But for now, this is good. It's good enough for me. So it's not one of those things that you're gonna want to leave on all the time. But then again, I really haven't checked or noticed any major lag with leaving on normal mode. Because I have seen that in some cases, when a mob spawner works too good, a mob grinder, when it works too good, it'll cause lag because it's building up so much loot, and somehow it just creates that lag. So this is what the mobs have dropped so far, the loot. It's not much, but it's still more than what you would get if you were just fighting each one off by yourself. So this is not really big to show off for me. You know, my pride and joy was that mob spawner because I did that all by hand. I didn't use single player commands or world edit to build that mob grinder, but I did use it for this Skytrap, so it really doesn't count. So I have learned that single player commands, or world edit if you will, boy, if you do one thing wrong, you get major mess ups. There were some walls that I was trying to build, and I wouldn't see the wall build, but it would say that it formed, you know, several thousand blocks, and I'm like, what the? And when I would look in other parts of my world, I would see all these blocks, a whole building of blocks that I didn't want, but I found the undo option, and that helped. So it's not one of those things that you're going to want to have single player commands or world edit and not save your world. I highly recommend you save your world. Just do a full backup. That way, if anything goes wrong, you can start all over without damaging anything. For my case, I accidentally, I don't know how I did it, but accidentally made it to where starting, let's see, okay, see these blocks? This is the result of a major fail on single player commands world edit, and it literally went from this area where you see grass all the way down as far as you can see that it's grass. That's why all this is one layer. And then it went down. My gosh, man, it's a mess. And you can see under there is a whole bunch of stuff. There's probably mobs under there, so I'm not going to go under it, but it goes forever. And the lesson that I learned is that you better be certain whatever command you put in is the right coordinates, the right region. Otherwise, blocks are going to go somewhere that you don't want. And if you don't notice it and you save your world, you're screwed. And so my problem was, is I saved, ended up with that. I'm going to go ahead and put this on peaceful mode because I don't want to fight anything right now. And I'll go under there and show you guys what this did. Yeah. That gives you guys a clear idea of how bad I did with single player commands or world edit. I mean, this is a mess. All those blocks down there that you could see from this area and all the way up are these blocks right here. That's ridiculous. But I didn't notice it, and because I didn't notice it, I saved, and now I'm stuck with a whole bunch of blocks that really don't belong here, but because they're there, I had to do what I had to do. And so I created this wall of dirt and grass to cover up this void in here. So obviously, I mean, I really don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to use single player commands to refill this whole area and fill this whole area in here. That way there's no void. I never thought there was that much lava down there. That's crazy. Yeah, it lights up the whole area down there. But that's what I got stuck with. I'll tell you guys another part that I ended up messing up with. I'll show you in a second. Okay, so you see my beautiful roller coaster. Actually, that hole that you saw earlier, that big wide open area, that ended up filling with these wooden planks. You can hear my dog in the background. Filled up with wooden planks, and because it touched the lava, I ended up having a major fire. And so the previous roller coaster that I built ended up burning down. And so because it was the world edit or single player commands, I decided I have to do everything manually, because the reason I failed that it did that was because I was selecting one region, region 1 left, this one, and then I'd go up to the top on the same line of the block and would click region 2, right click, and I would click to set, I think that's block number 5. So I would do that, and it seemed to be doing great, and then all of a sudden I noticed in the floor there was a whole bunch of wooden planks. I'm thinking, what the heck? Why is there all that? And then all of a sudden I heard that god-awful sound of the burning on the wood, and there was no way that I could prevent anything from happening. So the good thing was the roller coaster part that is on the castle, as well as up there. I was able to stop the fire before it got to that. So I've really learned that single player commands in World Edit is not one of those things that you can trust 100%. Maybe it was my fault. Maybe it was. Maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention. But as soon as the cart comes back, I'll take you guys on a ride on my beautiful roller coaster that I spent tons of hours doing. Tons of hours. So I did use single player commands to do the infinite items. That way I could just build nonstop. So in a way I kind of stopped with the whole survival, but I stepped it up with creative to build my idea, and I love the look of the wood with the big long towering things. And here comes my cart. Oh no, it's going backwards. Great. That was a fail. Oh, okay, here it goes. Sweet. Alright. You guys ready? Let's go on a nice ride. And here we go. I did lots of ups and downs. Lots of turns and curves, and really fun. Now this actually climbs to the highest point where you can build. And the way I have it set up is that you can just keep doing it. What I mean by keep doing it is you could ride this thing as long as you want. It doesn't stop. And you could just have a ton of fun. You'll see what I mean here. It just does not stop. Well, got a little bit of lag, but that's cool. I love these boosters. Power Whale. So much easier to build minecart system rather than using the old boosters. And those boosters were a big hassle too to work with, because if you did it on one side, it could fail on you and shoot you back the opposite direction when you wanted to go the other direction. So and I'm still not done with this roller coaster. I'm still gonna build tunnels, all that stuff, to make it seem like you're gonna hit the wall or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit off here, let it keep going. I did I need to put an entrance on this side too. Alright. I did have this ride over here built, but because of those blocks that formed, it ended up destroying my underground roller coaster. So total fail on my part, but it's okay. See what I mean? All these blocks just totally ruined up a lot of my area. So I guess the lesson of the story is cheating does come back to bite you in the butt. But I extended this wall with the castle. Made the castle bigger. I built that pyramid over there with the lava flowing out. It looks very cool at night. Looks even cool right here. I don't remember the dimensions. I really don't. Kinda looks like there's an area that you can't. Kinda looks weird. That must be another error that maybe not. That's weird that you could see under it. And the water, lava goes through. Usually it creates cobblestone or whatever. That's interesting. Weird that it can do that. I thought as soon as lava touched water that it was pretty much toast. So yeah, this is my pyramid. Not very tall. I could have made it bigger, but... And then I wanted the lava to look like it was like a volcano, but it didn't look like it, so, but I still like the look. I like how the lava's uniform. Very cool. That's the track from the roller coaster that comes from the top of the castle. But that's a nightmare because of the areas that I built on. The animals spawn and they get on the track and mess me up, so I can see my boat from here. Why does it look foggy? I'm gonna press fog real quick. Okay, so that's fog. Now clear it. Kinda takes a while, huh? Yeah, that boat looks cool. Looks really cool. So I think the next boat I'm gonna make is gonna look more like a, I don't know, like a Navy ship. That'd be cool. My roller coaster looks awesome from back here. Totally looks like a classic amusement park roller coaster. Got my one tower left. The other tower got damaged because of all the blocks from single player command, but you know what? I'm still having a ton of fun. I love building. I love putting my ideas down and then testing them, and it's fun. So the class that I've been on lately is a pretty tough class, English Composition 2, and it's really been keeping me occupied with homework, and so I haven't had much time to dedicate to the minecart gaming, but I'm still building from time to time. I'm just don't have enough time to videotape and upload, but I'm on week 4 of the class. Got one more week, and then hopefully my next class will be easier. That's what I'm hoping for. And if that's the case, I'll be doing more videos for you guys. I do appreciate all the fans that I've gotten so far, and I really enjoy showing you guys what I like to do on Minecraft. So this is going to do it for now. When I get more time, I will put up more videos. I promise you guys that. And I thank you for watching, and have a good one. See ya.